Day's going good, though. Day is going good. Yeah, I'm tired after giving birth. Please be respectful. My wonderful live chat. How you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? Today, we got a fun one for you. It's actually not that fun. It's actually boring. It's the equivalent of doing taxes of streaming. We're just like not doing. Wait, the DLC? No. I don't have the Kirby DLC. I don't get it any earlier than you guys do. I get it. I'm the guy who goes like, wow! Nintendo is like, why don't we remove all of his videos? That's the only gift I get from the big N. I've actually been very lucky about that. No, today, my wonderful live chat. Today! Not the music I expected to start playing. I have a game show that's going to be publicly available. Now, this is not just a game show to me. This is a kind of a dream passion project. This is the culmination of work that I've been doing for the last 2 years, getting slowly and slowly more set up for larger and larger projects. And finally, it's happening. This is a game show that, you know what? You know what? Let me show you. Welcome, everybody, to the Failboat stream. Well, good morning, good night, good afternoon, viewers. Anytime, son. And this is Failboat's YouTube. Now, let's dance. The tickets go on sale in 2 minutes publicly. Today, I'm going to be hanging out a little bit to rally some tickets, but I have a lot of stuff to do today, so maybe not too long, but they'll be on sale for a while unless they all sell out very quickly, in which case, you know, this, everybody, is the energy of the game show we will be bringing.
It's Failboat. It's Failboat.
Hello.
How are we feeling? What are you doing? I have no idea. Come on up here and get your prize,
The idea is stupid simple.
We do this to people.
Oh,
It's really funny.
a wonderful live chat. The stupid simple game show will be happening in Boston and New York in the upcoming months. If you guys would like to purchase tickets, they are about to be on sale in 1 minute. This is, by the way, done by Real Good Touring. They do a lot of stuff for a lot of people. Like, all the Game Grumps related stuff is done through them. That's mostly what I'm familiar with. Jazz Emu, one of my favorite like musicians, is in their midst. And look at us. Look at us. Look at how far we've come. Look at how far we've come. God damn it. I am so honored to be part of this lineup. This will be happening in Boston and New York City. Let me just put some. There we go. In Boston and New York City, I will be live with. Oh, by the way, Jay couldn't make it today, so I brought Jay to help sell the ticket. Hey, Jay, what do you think of the game show? I think it'll be really fun to go to. I love Mario Kart and hate Splatoon. That's so right, Jay. That's so right. That's so real. Anyway, if you guys are interested in checking out this game show, I mean, you wouldn't want to say no to a face like that. The big thing about this particular show is this is a tester. This is a full-on tester show, where if these do well enough, if these go over well enough, we will get, hopefully, a full, proper tour. These are just the first 2 shows. This is the lab rats. If you want to call yourself rats, I'm not going to be the one to call you that, but I'll absolutely echo what you guys are calling yourselves. So, like, if you guys want to, and by all means, this is a humble request on my part of, I'm a rat and I'm proud. Oh yeah, let me actually enable chatty. If you guys want to, if you guys would normally not go to a show like this, but you would go to one in your area, consider going, or the chat's gonna beat you in the head with a baseball bat. Sorry, I still have the gimmick on from the last stream. Sorry, hold on. Let me just reset chatty. Sorry about that. Kind of entirely forgot about how that was going. Oh, actually, I can leave these layers on. Actually, I can't. I definitely can't. I have to remove both layers, and then I go into the chat source, and I'll keep the sparkles on because you deserved it. Then I'm gonna go into the chat edit layer and then re-enable everything. This is how I do everything in the back end. So now you should be working appropriately. There you go, you little freak. Let me just run the code so that way you guys can actually start talking. Yeah, if you would normally not go to a show like this, by all means, totally fine. But if you would love to go to a show like this in your hometown, consider taking the plunge. This is very exciting. I don't know what to say.
I'm tinier than a
oh my
fly
god.
And have an
What?
appetite for flesh.
Oh, your voice is still messed up. Oh, your voice is still messed up. Hold on. I know how to fix that.
Dad doesn't think I'm shiny enough.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I literally kept the sparkles.
That's okay. The state took them all away. We can
Oh,
keep
God.
trying for more.
Hold on. Hold on. Chat talk. None of the chat talks messages are being deleted. Oh, I'm like filling up my computer with random files of people talking. Whoops, I'll have to edit that later. Name recent cheer. Not that one. I'm looking for cheer Q, chatty name. I gotta save it as this, and this should fix your voice immediately. I set up all this Python code, I think, well. Wait. Is it working now? Talk to me, damn it. I pressed the wrong button. Did I break the code? Hello? Oh, I didn't I just turned on my computer. I guess I didn't activate the stream deck. Dog, what? That's everything breaking today. This and all of this expected at the Failboat game show. All right, I guess I can't just I guess I can't activate your guys' code to make you talk more. What the hell? Okay, weird.
No.
No. Okay. Well, I'll figure that out later. Yeah, if you do exclamation point game show, you can see the TTS or the Nightbot message that pops up, or just look at chat for when it pops up. But what you do is, if you're interested in going to these shows, you click on the tickets. We'll do Grandmaster Theater for example. It'll open up a web page, as you can probably imagine, as you do when you click a link. And I've never really bought tickets to a show.
I got tickets
maybe
to
like a
you in
couple.
Boston Boatman.
Yo, really? Oh, hell yeah. And the tickets are on sale right now. Potentially. Someone will have to double check to make sure it's actually happening like that. There you go. There you go. There you go. So these are the currently available seats. Going fast. Click on which ones that you like. And they are available to you post haste. But that is pretty huge lag spike. Oh no. Let me mute this. There we go. I think my internet just pooped itself for a second. There we go. I mean, if you guys don't want to go to the show, it's fine, but you will have to send a 300-word email to Jmoji while looking at his face the entire time. As long as you're fine with doing that, you guys have permission to not go. But Jay and I have been doing shows kind of like what we have in mind for this larger one, in smaller form at panels for a long time. For like the past roughly, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 years, we've been doing these like fight me.
Is there any other way we can support if we cannot go or buy the tickets to the game show?
I don't know if there's ways to support the game show directly. Definitely ways to support. I actually have a plush coming out eventually, if that's more your speed. Definitely, I believe the only way to support the game show is to buy tickets to the game show. Is there a way to just loop things in this? I would love to just leave this playing for a little bit. Can you loop in VLC? Surely. Does anyone know how to use VLC? is there how do I use chatty? Exclamation point TTS. Is there not a way to loop? Just faster. You can just play it really slow over and over again. At the progress bar. No? Oh, wait, there it is. Why do you guys say things that you don't know? I love you guys. But yeah, so pretty much me and Jay have been doing really high effort panels for the last couple of years. Some of which you guys may have gone out to or may have seen. They're playing on screen right now. These have been very high energy, very high production, very extra in a lot of different ways. Commissioned animations, large scale setup going on beforehand. We always had the idea of doing a show wherever we could. And so panels at PAX East and West and TMG and stuff like that became the medium for that. But now that we've been reached out to by Real Good Touring, we want to do a kind of no holds barred, no bars hold, no. We want to go all out on a really, really insane game show. We've been getting the prep work done. All of the ideas are simple and done. It's gonna be something very special that, if it all goes well, should eclipse anything we've done at panels so far. Yeah, they reached out to us, so really want to go bonkers on it. The show will be happening. Is the dates at the end of this? I'll link in the description. Allow me to pull up the image asset for this. The show, I think if I just search it'll appear. There we go. Beautiful. And then let me grab that wonderful asset. This is the poster we have for the show. That I stitched together very, very quickly. But even more quickly, Muffin stitched together a logo for it very, very quickly. Yeah, this will be happening at 10:15 in Boston at Arts of the Armory, and 10:27 in New York City at the Gramercy Theater. Seats are about 300, 350, something like that. I will say, you know, hey, if you don't want to come see us, then hey, might as well go to the show to see other Failboat fans. That's probably not a good pitch. But I mean, hey, if anyone's been annoying you in the live chat, now it's like, you can actually see them face to face and be like, that's all you are. You know, you can really just put the P in parasocial. Yeah, so that's the game show. I apologize. My voice is kind of burnt from yesterday. And the energy is still trickling down. All of you have a Red Bull at 12:10 in the morning, quote unquote. Yes. Failboat sanctioned violence. Who knows? Maybe Jay will punch me again. So, one thing I would like to do today, and this will not be a main channel video. This will be the setup portion for that. I had an idea last night, and it kind of all came to fruition in that moment. So I'll give you the loose pitch for the game show real quick, and this will tie into this. This game show, the Stupid Simple Game Show, will be a game show where Jay and I split the room in half and get each side to pull up a representative. We get a representative from each side of the room to play games. Little ideas, little gimmicks, little pre-made things. They could be anything and everything. Think like WarioWare. We will give you a task. You have to complete it to earn a point for your side of the room. There's a lot of fun tasks. It'll be fun. This is essentially, you know, like the Idea Is Not Simple series and how crazy those got? I kind of want to mesh that with a game show, with splitting the room, with you guys doing the gimmicks. Yeah, that's the loose concept pitch for those who are familiar with the content. Not a year ago. When did the Ghouliyo video come out? The I Programmed the Ghost. That was months ago. Why did I say a year ago? That was months ago, right? Everyone who attends participates in the gimmicks, or is it a select few? A select few will come up on stage. However, I want to have a couple gimmicks, or at least one, that everyone gets some weigh-in on. Some vote, some... there's like one or two I have to figure out. The issue is internet. Gotta figure out if we'll have good internet, because if we have internet, there's some good ideas I have in mind where you can all participate. I'm kind of figuring that out still. Are gonna stream these? No, they will be recorded for eventual upload, but they will be not streamed. They'll not be streamed. Gotta buy tickets if you want to be Failboat's free labor on a public stage. Yes, exactly. So here's the thing. You guys remember the Ghouliyo code, right? Where I walked around PAX East with a controller in my hands and asked cosplayers and various other, con goers to press buttons on the controller. I love Shader. Press buttons on the controller, and it stores those inputs to then play in Mario Party. A year ago, I keep saying a year ago, dog. Shortly after that stream, sorry, time has been fluid. Shortly after that stream, what if I can't afford it? By all means, I'll thank you for watching the content. I'm not gonna. Why don't you have $45 or however much it costs for the tickets? Why can't you travel to Boston? You're perfectly fine, by all means. I certainly appreciate those who buy the tickets, but at the same time, of course, I appreciate everyone who does not buy the tickets. I appreciate anyone who comes out and watches the show. And when this eventually does get made into a video, God, I appreciate anyone watching that. Cries in Midwest, cries in Europe. Hey, if these shows do well and we get enough people at them, I'm hoping to hit those states as well. The state of Europe. Anyway, Mods banned the non-buyers. Shortly after the Ghouliyo video, and the Ghouliyo stream even, I was like, I don't just have to use real people to store inputs, right? Here's the thing, right? All the people are doing is pressing a button on a controller that is then stored for later usage in any game whatsoever. I had two ideas. Number one, two simple ideas. Number one, what if I just bought a controller and put it in the dryer? And so it was my dryer playing a game. Or what if I dropped it down the stairs so it's my staircase playing a game? And then I could have stairs versus dryer as an input sequence. And it just loops the input sequence. That would break the controller. That's why I bought 4 of them. I bought 4 of the same controller just in case. I will be doing that eventually. Hysteria. I'll be doing that eventually. And actually, one thing I would love to do eventually, before he passed, about like 5 months ago, I brought the same Ghouliyo code to my dog Kin, and I put it in a box that he likes to dig around for treats in, and he pressed a couple buttons on the controller. Not a lot, but he pressed a couple buttons. So Kin, my dog, God rest his actual soul now, has inputs stored on a controller. So Kin still, even in passing, can game. We'll save that for one day. Those are 2 ideas I had for the Coolio code. But then I had another idea. I had one more idea. I was driving around and I was like, what can I do to make this really fun Coolio code more flexible? And I realized it doesn't just have to be controller inputs. Why can't it be like letters? What if I assign letters like A, B, C, you know, all the normal letters to various inputs on a controller? And then I could have like logos fighting each other. I could do McDonald's versus Wendy's. I could just have battles between anything. Books. I could battle books. The alphabet versus the alphabet backwards. And I was like, wait, this idea is crazy. So I kept it in the back of my mind. And I'm like, maybe one day I'll do something good on this. It's a golden goose idea. Hold on it for a little bit. And then yesterday, I was showing hey there, Jay. I was showing Skip the Tutorial and Jmoji my pinball stuff from the other day. The beta gameplay of the pinball stuff, where it's just the, you know, the bot comments in the background. We didn't have the baby assets then. It was just the bot comments. You know those bot comments, for those who didn't see the stream, that are on every YouTube video ever, that are like, how do you come up with such amazing ideas? God, I love you so much. Sunglasses emoji, sun emoji, sweating emoji. They're on all of the comments ever. And Skip said in passing, oh, Dan, you should do something with those bot comments. And I had the, like, Tears of the King, or I've had, like, the Breath of the Wild memory moment where Link is, like, staring at a blank field and he's like, oh! And I had an epiphany. What if in passing, Skip is dead? No. What if I battled YouTube bots? What if I made a BattleBot series where I find various comments across my videos made from bots and feed them into the Python code and have the bots fight in one massive grand tournament? And I just smiled ear to ear. Murder the bots? No. Make the bots work for me. You can't get rid of the bots. They're everywhere. They'll appear on everything. There will always be bot comments. So why not use them as they're using me? So there's that. I had that idea. And then I had one more idea. And this is a preview for the game show to come, the Stupid Simple Game Show. What if one of the rounds, one of the trials, one of the ideas, the idea of combat, 2 people come up on stage. Oh, dude, that's so funny. If, if any of the bots lose in the tournament, we ban that bot. Wait, that's actually really good. I'm gonna write that down. If any of the bots lose in tournament, we ban them. Which is very silly.
VJ100, I just got 2 tickets for me and my brother for the Boston show, but I didn't see any seats. On the tickets. Should I bring my own chair from home?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Please be sure to bring lawn chair, stool, or otherwise. Thank you so much. Here's what I'm thinking, though, right? What if we get 2 people to come up on stage and we give them a list of 10 YouTube bot comments and they do a draft? They pick, or maybe it's only 5. Ooh, It's only 5 comments. Hold on. 5 bot comments. Are you serious about the chair thing? Or there are seats. Yes, there are seats. Don't worry. It's 5 bot comments. Each contestant picks 2 comments to be their warriors. And then they fight in games. And in addition to all of that, the contestants can add 1 word of their choosing to the end of their team. Contestant adds 1 word to the end. So the full input list will read like, thank you so much for your content. I love your content so much. Plus, please, how do you keep on thinking of these ideas? Ghost emoji, sunglass emoji, sun emoji. And then followed by peanut. And though that string of characters will become a string of inputs that battle against each other. Battle of automation. I am like, what was the phobia of long words? Oh, I fully expect someone to come up with like a really long word. But maybe the word is just the letter A. You know, maybe it's like a strategy thing. So what I want to do, and it won't be very long because I think I'll be able to knock it out pretty quickly. I want to set up that code now. I will not be doing a main channel thing on it today. This will not be a big recording thing. But I thought it'd be fun to hype up the show a little bit by setting up the code. Wait, you have to flip a coin and loser gets eliminated? Nah, it's way more funny if they do inputs. But I see what you're saying. Actually, one thing I want to do, and I'll give you one more little leak into this. One more leak into this, the Idea is Simple game show. Or the Super Simple game show. You guys like rock, paper, scissors? Because I love rock, paper, scissors. And I think the only thing more hype than rock, paper, scissors is doing rock, paper, scissors on a stage. Wait, hold on. On a stage. So, the idea is simple. You guys will enjoy this game show if you guys can make it out to it. We're gonna have a fun time. I have this bot idea. I have rock, paper, scissors. And let's just say a good few others. I have a good few other ideas that I cannot share right now. Right? I could, but I don't want to share right now. I gotta leave something to the surprise, right? What's the phobia of short words? See, it's a scream, so it kind of like doubles as the same thing. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. RPS command isn't working. It should be. It's just that my bot might be getting flooded by messages. It doesn't do it to every single person. There's like a cooldown. So moment of live chat. Let's dance. Let's get a teaser of the show to come. I'm just gonna leave this running in the background. Let's get a teaser of the show to come. Let's build the code for the game show. Hold on. This is the egg code. I'll say building a stupid simple idea. Let me change the name of that. Maybe I'll eventually change the game name, the game too. But you know, here we are. Oh yeah, I have a lot of different codes set up for the shiny stuff. I'm gonna keep J on there. It's kind of funny. So what I'm gonna do is, where is the? It's like all the code ever. Where is the? It's chat plays. Oh, chat plays Pokemon with egg. I want to duplicate chat plays this one. Reveal in File Explorer because I need to duplicate it. I need to get set up on GitHub. I got set up on Git last night for the pinball thing. We're gonna set this up as chat plays. I'll just call it chat plays word input. There we go. Let's call it chat plays word input. There we go. So here's how this is going to work. Here's how this is going to work. This has a lot of other code on it that I'm just going to get rid of. I just need the important stuff right now. Actually, wait, just make sure I'm not removing stuff that actually would be very helpful to keep on. Right, I want the stuff down here. Because this is all like the actual proper inputs. God, this is... I haven't messed around with this code in a while. Just up, down, left, right, rotate, left, right. This is like for chat votes and stuff. We're just going to remove this code. We're just going to delete it. Here's what I'm thinking. I need your guys' input on some of this stuff here. This is for Kirby. We'll just change this around because I'm duplicating the code entirely, so I'm not worried about it anymore. Let's do all of this. Uncomment it. And now let's talk. Give me some different music here. That'll do. So, what I'm thinking, and allow me to pull up a new notepad here. Hold on. Here's what I'm thinking. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Here's what I'm thinking. What the hell? That's being bombarded with my thought. Here's what I'm thinking, right? We assign every letter an input. What I was thinking, and for quote unquote balancing, by the way, could someone update the gimmick command? You can do the alphabet. Someone update the gimmick command, one of the mods, with creating Python code that lets a sentence play a game or something like that. I'm thinking all vowels equals direction inputs, because like we need direction inputs to be common and often, right? So what I'm thinking is we go like A, E, I, O is up, down, left, right, or various iterations of that, whichever is the more popular one. And U and Y are up, left, and up, right. So up, left, / upright. So that way it's like you also get like a diagonal input from some of these words. Then we're just gonna do up, down, left, right. Some association, right? And then I'm just gonna put like markers next to the ones that we've done here. So all of the vowels we have associated. Did I miss one? A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Yes. So this is I think the simplest one in my eyes, right? I'll have to change this to be contains, but for now I'm going to do, put this there and this there. I'll have to change this to be contains and not like exclusively just the letter. But I guess for now I'll just create the lineup, right? Up will be, I feel up should be common. So let's do up as E. I feel
Gimmick.
that, I'll just remove the light ups and stuff for now. Then let's do down as O. That'd be funny if someone says like spoon and like multiple crouches. A, I feel definitely should be right. I feel it's the most common input in a game. And then, you know what? There's also double E's. Let's put E there and put I on up. I think that's good balancing. Is that good balancing, chat? And then stick press, I guess I won't worry about right now. But now let's do the I believe I have special inputs down here. Special commands, up jump. Yeah. Oh, right. But that's actually a diagonal input. You know what I should do? I should have U and Y, instead of being up, left, and upright, that should be like right jump, left jump. kind of thing. So let's actually change this to be left jump, space, and then right jump. Give me a different song. Shouldn't A be the A button, B be the B button, X be the X button, Y be the Y button? In a perfect world, yes. But I think grouping it in a way that doesn't make sense might make more sense when I re-explain it. Jason is Slay area, for real, for real. That way I can at least group it. Like, it makes sense to make everything A, B. But then we have L, R. Yes, but then, like, the directions are weird. That is correct. But then I guess you could argue that, like...
Also, X is a lot more uncommon of a letter.
Yeah, X is super rare. But then you have, like, L and R, which you could argue should be left and right. But you can also argue should be left and right bumpers, but also have an argument for left and right triggers. So I think it's better to base it off of commonality. So all vowels are directions. And then we're going to do, for left jump, we're going to do left jump as U. I'm just going to replace all those. And right jump is going to be Y. Or Y, there we go. Dude, we make Wordle answers play play games. Oh, that'd be fun. I don't think I need up jump or down jump. I'm just gonna remove those for now. I'm just gonna group all the vowels together. And then I'm gonna keep all the vowels grouped as I assign them here. There we go. Like, I don't know if we need like stick press kind of thing, you know? So this is all vowels. So we're gonna go, I guess I'll keep the key over here. So A is going to be right. E is going to be, this is where I need your guys' help, because I already had this idea for like the vowel association, but now I'm kind of stumped as to where everything else goes. Down, U is going to be left jump, and Y is going to be right jump. I think that's a good like lineup there. So what else? Most common letters on Google. That's a good point. Hold on. What was that? He should screenshot himself, but remove himself from the picture except the hat. Just throw it on Jay. You want me to just fuse him? Ask DeepSeek. No, I can just Google. DeepSeek is crazy. Ask character.ai. What are the most common letters in English? Yes, T makes sense to me. N, S, R, H, and L. So then I think I should do face buttons to the most other common constants. So like, let's do, E is the most common, huh? And that's left? In that case, you know what? Let's make E right. Which also makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense in the layout here. Because if you think about it, A-E-I-O-U-Y. It goes left, right, up, down. It never goes right, left, up, down. That's not how controls are usually assigned to buttons. P should be something related to pasta. The pasta button. Then let's do, I imagine we're gonna have some duplicates here. For A. For A, we're going to do probably T if it's the most common letter. That just makes sense to me. I don't know how to type. I should really comment on these. I got comment on every one, otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind. Some of these can be like hold button, but for now I'm just gonna comment those. Then for B, a little confusing. We should go the second most common letter that is not a vowel. Because these are gonna be the most common buttons. Let's do N, it looks like, is the next one. This will be comment B. Let me also make this a little bit larger for you guys so you can follow along a little bit better. We don't need this part. There we go. That's hopefully a little bit easier to see. Oh, it's actually all on this side. Hold on. Let me put like this. I'll put like a search thing up just so you have the code a little bit more centered on your screen here. Hope that's a little bit better. Then we got N. I will zoom out a little bit. Sorry, it's a little bit too close here. So we got B. Hold attack. We can worry about hold attack later. We're just assigning normal inputs right now. So N is going to be B. And then SRHL. Let's just kind of go down the list, right? Y. We're going to make that into S. This will be comment Y. And then for X, we're going to do... What do you guys think? R, probably. R, comment X. It's going to be very confusing on stream. But, like, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. A, B, X, Y. So let me assign those real quick over here. So T is going to be A. N is going to be B. R is going to be X. And S is going to be Y. My brain. There we go. This feels correct to me. Then there's also stuff like punctuation to think about. You should probably duplicate a lot of things for punctuation, like period and such. So we got that. Then I guess let's see what other common letters there are. Is there like rank every common letter? Oh, hold on. Letter frequency according to Wikipedia. Oh, here we go, dog. Now we're talking. Look at this bad boy. Hold on. Close that tab and reopen it over here. Look at this. This is exactly what I needed. Here we go. In texts, sort by most common. Here we go. Can I put this on the right side of my screen? Can I do like a third division? No, I cannot. Love Windows. Let's do this. You guys don't need to see the full graph all the time. This is mainly a reference for me. Then I can shrink this over a little bit. There we go. Cool. God, I feel like a day trader. I have all this stuff open. So let's just keep going down commonality, right? We got A-O-I-N-S. We have H yet. We do not have H, but we did assign S, I believe. Okay. I guess what else do we got? I feel like C-stick should not be important. I feel like now, in way of controller importance, would you guys think that maybe L and R? Well, okay, I guess as a whole, because I have no idea which games these will be for. What buttons on a controller do you think are the most important after the face buttons, chat? Is it L and R? Is it ZLZR? Is it D-pad? Is it right stick? What do you guys think? I feel like we should start to prioritize. I don't think it's... I will... Depends on the game. I will always avoid right stick. I think as a precedent, I will avoid games that use the right stick. Or like rely on them. Like not like a dual shooter or something like that. People are saying ZLZR. I think so, if only because I know I said I'd avoid right stick games, but I feel like shooting is very common on these. You know what I mean? They'll come to Britain maybe one day if the shows do well, potentially. Yeah, triggers are used more than bumpers. I agree. So, we do not have H. So H is the next one. Do we have R? We did assign R. So maybe H and D. Where's B on this list, dog? Is B like never used? That's so sad. Pour one out for B. Let's do ZL and ZR firstly. So ZL is going to be, what did I say? H. Comment ZL. I'll do it over here too, so I don't forget. ZL. There we go. And then we're going to do ZR as, what did I say? D? That makes sense to me. Not really. Comment ZR. I know they're already listed right here on each one, but I think the comments will just help me see it. Excuse me. So we're going to do this, and we're going to call it ZR. I love writing down. I love notating everything I do. Then I think we go L and R, right? Then I think we go L and R in popularity. So let's do, what is L and R in way of popularity? No way L is actually the one it gets assigned to. We should make L into right bumper. No, I'll be honest with it. I guess this one's actually done. Hashtag L. Of course, L is the one that is consistent. I think that's kind of funny. L being assigned to L is just, it's very fitting. There we go. Then what did I say? C is going to be R. Little confusing. But I think it'll be fine. People don't need to memorize this. This is vibe based. Then now we're starting to get into the more come. Sorry, it's just you told me C, U, and M are lined up like that. Sorry for the jump scare. C, U, and M are lined up on the most commonality letter thing. Oh, that'll be a fun one for the Twitter clips. So I guess after Vine Boom. We just assigned C. We got U already. So we're gonna do M and W? W is used more than F. Dude, literal? I would never be able to guess it. That's literally a jump scare. Let's do M next. So now we're on M. What else do we got? Are we in? Okay, chat, talk to me. Are we talking about D-pad or right stick? Now, tier list. We're tier listing a controller. It's gonna be probably a pro controller, like a normal modern controller. D-pad or right stick is more important. Like across the board. D-pad. I would say probably right stick, but I'll vibe check your I'll vibe check your D-pad. I'll vibe check your D-pad. Because D-pad also sometimes is lined up with movement. So it's like more commonality that movement happens and then less common. No, actually that makes sense. What were we on? We were on M, right? I believe so. We were on M. Okay, so we just did C, I believe. Yep. So we're gonna do D-pad. So we're gonna comment. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna comment it like this. Comment that. And then put another quote there. This is a weird way of doing it. I probably should just do it the normal way. Just because I just deleted stuff. D up. I'll do like the full D-pad up. There we go. And we're gonna make this into M. So M is going to be D-pad up. There we go. Then we're going to do... No, if we're going by commonality, if we're going by commonality, we should be doing, sorry, that should be D-pad right. I am also gonna do this before I forget. D-pad, let's grab this. Gonna make that D-pad down. We change the song. God, I love this song. Hashtag D-pad left and hashtag D-pad right. I love coding, dude. It's so much fun. It's so relaxing. Very stressful, but so relaxing. We're gonna make M. It's a little weird. We're gonna make it right. Just because it's more common, so we want people to constantly be moving in the right direction. More than likely. Oh, or you know what? We should make this left, just in case for some reason they have to go left. So there's like a little bit of balance to the inputs. I'm doing a lot of stepping on my own feet. Oops, don't want to say that. So now, W, that's crazy. We're gonna do W on D-pad right. There we go. We're gonna do D-pad right. And then we're going to do W. No, sorry, we got W there. F and G. F is gonna be up. And then G is going to be down. F is going to be up. Oops. And then G is going to be D-pad down. And that fits visually there. Then I think we're now finally on C-stick. I think we're finally now on C-stick. So let's do this. Comment C up, also called cup. We're gonna do cup. We're gonna do down. We're gonna do left. And we're gonna do right. By the way, for people who are just getting here, we are setting up code for the game show. What game show? Do exclamation point game show to see, but tickets are currently on sale for a me and Jay's first ever tour. It is really fucking exciting. I am so excited for this. It'll have so much prep work, so this is a teaser of that. So we just did W and F, I believe. F and G, I think we did. We did G, yes, okay. Now we're on the bottom half, right? We're on Y, so we're gonna do PBVK. Man, we're finally on PBVK, huh? So we're gonna do commonality there is gonna be B, V, K. We're gonna save those appropriately. P is C left. I'll start with C up. It's easier to copy. V is going to be C up. And then K is going to be C down. We're going to do P as C left. So convoluted. And B as C right. There we go. Is chat still working? Just check the code here. Right, I forgot the code doesn't work unless I do this right now. For some reason, the foot pedal needs to be replugged. Did the code stop? I think I stopped the chat code at some point. Whoops. My bad, chat. Yeah, I'm going on tour. I'm so excited for that. God.
Pride 100. I
Hell
just
yeah.
joined, so I have no idea what we're doing. But what if you made it Moonbeam ice cream?
I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. But we're currently setting up some code. Do exclamation point gimmick if you're lost. Please come to the UK
I
if
did
the show
not
does
join
well
the
enough.
stream expecting to see Jay staring at the camera, but to be honest, I should expect the unexpected when I tune into one of these streams. Hello, Dan.
Oh yeah, hello there.
Hello, chat.
Hello, BooTube.
What are we doing today?
We're setting up some code for the game show. The general tickets are now, the public tickets are now on sale. The game show, which I'll be rallying for later. Like across videos and across channel of my lifetime. Now we get to the final four letters: J, X, Q, and of course Z. You could argue select and pause, but I kind of am hesitant about that, if only because I don't know if I want to give people access to pausing where the show could... I think it should stay in the game. You know what I mean? Z is the sync button. It just kills it immediately. Or we keep it because it's kind of funny.
Breakfast.
They're going to say, like, please never quit and just boop, we break it all. There's also no... The other half of this is while I'm using a Switch 2 controller, I'm kind of trying to align it with, like, buttons that work on every controller, such as, like, Xbox and PlayStation. So no capture button, unfortunately. No home button, unfortunately. So I guess now let's talk about, like... It's sticking. It's got to be sticking, right? Like stick, press, left stick. We're going to do...
Breakfast.
We're going to comment this as stick, or I'll do, like, stick, press. What the hell? My computer's, like, chugging. Hello? What the hell? Lag? No? That's weird. Q for screenshot, like I just said. that will not be what I'm doing. Because I do not think it will work on every controller, so it would just be a waste of a button. So we're going to do J as stick. We'll do stick PL. Keep it short. Then we're going to do... Where's the right stick inputs? Let me grab this. Right stick. And then we also have punctuation to assign. Or like holding and doing various other inputs. Where's right stick, dog? D-pad. Ah, there it is. Found it. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna make that stick PR. And this will be X. The rare X input. Whoops. Stick PR. This is starting to look pretty good. 2 more buttons, which are Q and Z. And I'm not gonna lie, select and start are kind of staring me in the face. What I'm going to do... Let's allow it. But if it breaks something, then I have a variable to disable it. I think that's fair. If the script makes it so games quit, I have a failsafe. But give it one shot kind of thing. You know what I mean? I think that keeps it fair. If I'm not mistaken, I actually don't have select and start listed here for obvious reasons. Let me double check what that looks like. In this ye old Twitch Plays key codes. Right, this is what it was. Switch minus. Okay, so we're going minus and plus. And we're going to assign that over here. Okay, so let me rewrite some of this stuff here. Special commands, and then I'll just kind of put down. I'll put like right below here actually. What's that? Pause, and so what is this indentation? This is really older code. And then we're going to hit a quick like. Why is this an if? It should be an elif. Dog, what? Have those buttons ever been able to be pressed? That's weird and funny. We don't need any of the special commands. Let me just unindent those a little bit. Pause and such. Let me just copy 2 of these for sake of easy access. We're gonna make one of them Q and one of them Z. We're gonna make this into select, and this into start. There we go. And then it was, I'm sorry, I forget what it was already. SW plus, SW minus. Okay. SW plus, SW minus. There we go. All right. Wow, I can't believe. Am I insane that that is really interesting? That is the exact number of letters in the English alphabet that is on the controller. What a weird coincidence. Jay, what do you think about that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I guess with that aside, that's a good starting point. I need to do a couple other things. I think I should not have hold attack or otherwise. Arguably I should. I'll keep it commented just in case. Hard inputs and light inputs on directions I'm not too worried about. TTS broke? Why? Why does it keep breaking? What? I'm gonna leave it over here. I can monitor it.
Pride 100 father.
How the hell?
Is Jay okay there?
Oh, he's
He's
just
looking
fine.
a little stiff. Also,
Ugh.
why you live at 3 a.m. for Australians? Do you
I'm
not
so
love
sorry.
us?
I do.
Why
I do. I
stream
just
at
had
such
to-
an inconvenient
I
time?
just had to go live early. I had to go live early because this is when the tickets are being sold.
I have an alternate idea for Q
and
and
then the other
Z for when
thing
start
was-
and select fail. Have them press multiple buttons at once. Like left up or a right trigger.
See, yes, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking for like combos. I kind of want to say that for punctuation. So here's what I'm thinking right now. Why don't we have punctuation be combos, right? It's so weird when it says it like that, because it's not like an AI voice. It's Google TTS. So it's just sometimes freaks out. Yes, I literally have no idea why it does that. To be fair, I don't know why Grandma does the thing she does. So you know how it is. You know what I'll do? Let's talk punctuation. Let's just go down the line, right? Colon, period, comma, apostrophe, slash, bracket 1, bracket 2, squiggly 2, this thing, that thing. Let's just go down the line, you know what I mean? That thing. Did I do
Cam,
semicolon in there?
B throw the controller IRL.
Maybe with one of these inputs, I'm sure you could. Oh, I think I did that really wrong. Let me just go like... Let me go from the top left first. 1, 2. Numbers! Dog, we need numbers! Numbers equal to tilt controls? Not every game will have tilt controls, so I'm going to keep it to like the normal face buttons. I know what you're saying. I'm just going to start doubling up on things. I think it's a smart way of doing it. I'm just going to go down the line for a second. Oh, wait. Some of these are going to not play right in code. Which I don't think is bad. But, like, I don't think we need all of these. You know what I mean? I'm just listing them all out for sake of ease. We are not going to use all of these. There we go. Okay, okay. I think that's all the punctuation I got. And that's all we got. All right, we do not need to assign all of these. The big ones to assign are probably going to be like period and stuff. So let's do combinations, right? Let's do combinations. What about mouse buttons? No, not going to be necessary. Everything, pretty much what I will be doing, just to clarify. This code will be running and probably controlling a Dolphin game. Something on Dolphin, something that is easy to load up on a laptop or a Switch or something like that. This could be anything from a GameCube game to a Switch game to a SNES game. Obviously, SNES doesn't have ZLZR, but I want to get as broad of a field of buttons as I can. So stuff like tilting and screenshotting and selecting, going to be a little bit more niche already. And I'd probably just want to not use those games in general for this. But yeah, that's sort of like what's going on in my brain palace right now. Back in. Dolphin buttons, like, ah! Whatever. That's way too dramatic, dog. Give me something lighter. There we go. The shape buttons from PlayStation. Yeah, you got it. You got it. I went to a game of riding on dolphins, not the emulator. That's awesome. Screenshot should be punctuation. Again, it won't be on every... It could be on a dolphin controller, so it wouldn't do anything. Also, we're going to set this in as stick, press... Wait.
Father, where is Jay? The real Jay.
Oh, this is jump. This is jump. Sorry. Left jump. What the hell? Why is my computer just lagging every so often? Excuse me? Is Bitcoin being mined on my computer? Right jump. Sorry, I just had to focus on something for a second. Jay currently is at a place I cannot disclose. But he is busy. Right, left. Currently just over there, but tied up. He's ironically right behind the asset of him. If I took it down, you would see him tied up in the background. There's actually an ironic twist kind of thing, you know? Every donation gets him closer to being untied. Okay, so that's all associated appropriately. Can I use, like, is there, like, punctuation frequency? Wikipedia, punctuation frequency. There you go. English punctuation. Is there, like, a list of commonality? There we go. Okay. This seems right. I don't think we need to worry about, like, less than and greater than and stuff like that. These ones just make the most sense to me. So, let's talk about combos. Chat, what are good combos? 4 letters. Why did chat close again? Am I doing an input that is, like, closing chat?
Hashtag free Jai.
There's some code I thought I had that stops the code. I don't know. Weird. Anyway.
Captain, we need to sail this code to the docks of the game show.
Oh, yeah. You know it. You know it, chat. What is punctuation?
Pride 100
I need
sorry
ideas
for
for that.
closing. We're just a little EP.
No, you're fine. Go to bed. You're all good. Alt F4. What are good... Chat, lock it. Lock the hell in. What are good combinations on a controller that you would use a lot? We already have up jump and left jump. I mean, maybe we could do, like... Rump, exactly. Maybe we could do, like, diagonals. Diagonals would make sense with me. Are we thinking of anything that we could use better? Because we only have about, like, 5 common things. Diagonals make the most sense to me. I think every other button combination is going to be kind of, like, expected. It's going to be very game dependent. Plus, more directions in general is just good. Like, every game pretty much will need movement. Quarter circle but that's crazy. The sentence that does a quarter circle. Let's do this. Pause and such. We're gonna make this into diagonals. Dog, I'm illiterate. How do you spell diagonal, chat? I actually have 5th grade reading level. Lower, probably. Diagonal. Oh, I'm just an idiot. Dialga. Diagonals. Okay, cool. Chill. Thank you. Reading a message. I have to update this later because this is not the correct code for reading the message appropriately. If message has period, we are going to do upright. Then we're going to do we're going to actually write that code a little bit later. Let me just copy this for sake of brevity. Then we're going to do if message equals comma, we're going to do up left. I think is a good balance. Quotation. You know what? I actually think there's a chance that colons get a lot more popular on like comments or question marks. Question marks are going to be insane on comments. I'm going to make this downright. There we go. Downright. And then we're going to do this one is going to be exclamation point, which is down left. Again, more lag. What the hell, dude? I think this seems right. Oh, left. For people who are just getting here, tickets are now on sale for the game show, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm setting all this up. These are all things that will be at the game show. What the hell is going on? Why is there just lag on my computer right now? Comma. This is one of these damn things. Is going to be up left. Question mark is down right. And then exclamation point is going to be... Where the hell is exclamation point? Am I blind? Oh, I literally just went right over it. Okay, cool. I'll put it down here. This will be down left. I literally just went right over it. Okay. Yes, too many tabs open. I do actually legitimately have an egregious amount of tabs open. More than likely it's that. All right, so what I will do is we'll do for these, it's been a while since I've written these, but I believe it's hold and release key. Like SW, it's like, is it L or it's like stick one, right? Yeah. Stick one right, comma 0.2, and then we're going to copy this as up as well. There we go. And then for everything, let's just assign it based on this. So up is going to be used there. Right is going to be used there. And then we're going to do this again, but we're going to assign this to down. All right. And we're going to assign down there, and then we just have to assign one more, which would be left. Keep it consistent. I'm also just going to do this. God, go to the section. Left, and then make the left input there. Okay. I think this is a good start. I think this is a very good start. I'll have to do some additional code to change about the input order. But I think this is the first thing I really wanted to see done. Any other popular inputs, you think? We could do hold inputs. So like pause. We already got pause. We could do held inputs, right? So don't want to do too many held inputs, but I think it would be good to at least have a couple assigned. F1, F12. No, it's only controller things. So let's do like hold A. That's hold and release. That's gonna be too weird, at least in this particular case. Oh, well, we just have to have this. I'm actually an idiot. You just use code that's already there. This is hold attack. We're going to change this to hold B. Hold B. And we're going to make this... what comes in pairs usually? I guess it doesn't matter if it goes in pairs or not. Let's do this. Colon for hold B. Or semicolon for hold B. And for hold A, we're going to do... Rewrite that. Cover that. Yeah. Whoops. Too far over. A couple different ways. Whoops. That's too far back. We're going to make this hold A, and we're going to make it colon. Does that make sense? So now, colon and semicolon will hold the button. So colon is going to be hold A. For anyone going to the game show, you get an advantage right now. Hold B. Why does chat keep breaking? It must be something I'm pressing without realizing. It's got to be some like key combination.
My liege, we are sparkling. Our special
Yes,
weapon
you
is
are.
ready.
Yes, you are.
Beware, for we shall use triple ink strike.
No, no, no,
Amit
no,
isn't
no, no,
working.
no.
Fine. You win this time, Daniel.
What else do we got on the popular things? I guess we have dash. Are there any other combinations that we need for like holding things? Will this game show be live streamed? No, just recorded. Just recorded. I guess we're gonna do hold X and Y, which is gonna be fair. Have we done apostrophe and quotes yet? We have comma. We have not. Let's do that then. For all it probably will not matter. I say that now, that it really matters sometime later. We're going to do apostrophe, which is going to look a little weird there. And hopefully, will quote break? It will. But I think I know how to fix that. I think I can just do this. And then I can put an apostrophe in there and it's chill. I think. And then down here, we're going to do the same thing, but for Y. And it's going to be quote, which is, hey, it broke. It broke. It broke. I just saw it go down. I just saw it go down. Why? Why did it go down? What? Why did it go down? Oh, that's how this put it. Cool to see how chatty works. Yeah. It's a rate selector. So if I do this on my keyboard, it temporarily sets the rate to 1 and then restores it, which picks one message usually. If people talk in time, it picks one message, which is actually failed to do 3 times, 4 times even. Look at that one. You just missed being read, BooTube. By like seconds.
Weird.
See, that one picked the 1. But then I can also, if I hold right shift and left, dramatically reduce the rate.
Breakfast.
So now it's always on a 1-in-1 rate. And if I
Yay.
dramatically hold to the right, I skip by intervals of 5 to make the to change the ratio. So usually I keep at like 150 as like passive talking. And then my foot pedal just does this. It makes it as a 1-in-1 for like a just enough time for one message to get read usually. But then stuff like this.
That's fair.
Yeah. And then of course if a super chat comes in, it you know, immediately triggers. As a separate form for that. So now we have these two. So this is gonna be hold. I did not change that. Oh right, actually I didn't change any of that code. Oh, it's like if I didn't have any of this code updated for some of these things. That'd be very awkward. Hopefully that's not the case though. Dog? That's what's going on. There is something happening with the code, with chat. That's what's going on. Wait. Hold on. I think I know what's going on. Perchance. Are there a bunch of message files? Okay, I got it. I figured it out. I figured it out. You know what is happening? We're flooding my computer with files. So, when I was getting the code set up for the pinball stuff, normally whenever you guys read a message, it creates an MP3 and then immediately deletes it. I think I forgot to put the deleting tag in there. So it just every time you talk, it creates a permanent MP3 on my computer. Let me update that real quick before we continue. Where's chat talking one in a little? I believe it's the bottom here? Yes, it is. Let me update that real quick. Hold. This is getting next donation. I'm looking for. Oh god, it's such a long code string. I love this code. This is like my baby code. This is like the first thing like Doug sent me, and it's been iterated on in so many. This is like my home. I use this code so much for everything. Here we go. Play pitch shifted audio. Right. It's true. Play audio VLC has file path into true. It should delete file should be on true. What one does this represent? Hold on. Fight backspace this. Start typing true. Or hold on. Common, comma. Here we go. This is on delete file, so this should be deleting it. Okay, that should be deleting it appropriately. Where else is play audio VLC used? Ed sounds is that's correct. What? That's all of them. It's all the places it should be. It should be deleting all the files appropriately. What? Why? I don't think. I think it's admin access. Hold on. I'm gonna test something real quick. I think I know exactly what's going on. So theoretically, right now, when you guys talk, I have to do this. When you guys talk, eventually,
My insides feel weird.
so this message is there, but it's not getting deleted, and I think I know why.
I am trying.
I think I know what's going on. If I were to stop the code, delete these, and then run the code from here, I think it's an admin permission thing. Is it me? Please run the code. Hello? Oh, there it is. What? What's happening? There, okay, there it goes. There it goes. Now it's loading. Whoops. Hold on. Wait, I think it's actually still broken. Wait a second. Run the code again. There we go. Now it's doing the normal stuff. Now we're going to see if this works. You guys are all losing this tearing contest. I know y'all win. So now we wait for the messages to start coming in. There's the unhandled messages dump thing. There we go. Now if I let you guys talk, hold on. Eventually, someone will say something. There we go.
Glad I got to
Will
finally
this
watch a
message go
stream.
away? It should go away. Excuse me? Hello? Weird. That should also be speaking right now. There he goes. But don't I hear you? What? Dude, something is breaking. Oh! Hold on. I think I know what's going on. Relaunch the code. I think I know exactly what's going on. Right. What is my on launch stuff here? Cause this, or no, that should only on launch with chat plays, because it has all the integrated egg stuff. It doesn't need anymore. I should probably, you know what, actually, I don't need any of this code. I don't know why I am still using it. I should actually do this instead. Hold on. This, and then just re-enable the line that makes chat talk normally. Something is going wrong there. So now if I let you guys talk, everything should just work normally. And also let me just fix your sprites a little bit here. There you go. All right, now you should be working appropriately if I do this.
Are we forsaken?
Hopefully not. There it goes. Okay, there it goes. Now the message is being deleted appropriately. For some reason, it wasn't being deleted on the play shifted audio, which doesn't make sense to me immediately. Play shifted audio, pitch shift, random pitch. Play shifted audio runs there, reads file, shifts it appropriately. Temp file name, delete false. There it is. It creates a temporary file suffix wav. Okay. Comment for later. Or later. This seems to keep the MSG file around forever. All right, there we go. Thank you, Jeff, for my little coding expedition here. And now, ideally, if I run the code appropriately, change the music a little bit. Banger. Now, you guys should no longer crash, and my computer should no longer randomly lag. How about this?
Shiny bright like a diamond.
And then this should go away in a second. There we go. Okay, we're good. Chat is not working appropriately. Yippee. Took a little bit of doing. Will this game show be a YouTube video? Yes, probably, maybe. It'll at least be recorded. We upgrade our Dart Monkey to a 001 Dart Monkey to defend against the balloons. I am so much more a fan of Sniper Monkey. I am a believer in, like, what would it be? 035 Sniper Monkey. I've never talked in Balloons Tower notation, but I know how to do it. Sniper Monkey is mid, yeah, but he's my goat. Why think about range when board is range? No, my real goat is the Engineer Monkey. Engineer Monkey goes bonkers. I love Engineer Monkey. I Engineer Monkey, I Sniper Monkey, I live. I don't know about tier lists, I just vibe. I play the game for the love of the game. Mid-top. 205 Sniper. Oh, did I say 3? Sorry, it's 035. Pardon me. And then alt rounds, I do like 2, 5, but sometimes it's 2, or sometimes it's like 5-2 with focus on strong. Anyway, you gotta do Druid. Druid's my favorite in the rear line. Druid's the goat. 035 is not a thing. Yeah, sorry, I got my notation wrong. Yeah, I forgot it's 2 cap. Sorry, I don't usually talk in the notation, but I know how to do it. First Failboat and J-Moji stream. Yeah, something like that. Oh, that's cutting into my ears a little bit here. You guys get the hair screen. So on this code, is there any other combination? Chat. So to recap for people who are just getting here, the game show is now live and available for tickets to be purchased anywhere in the world right now. If you go to realgoodtouring.com, you will see a couple handsome mugs right there. I'm going to be doing a tour in Boston and New York with Jmoji, the Stupid Simple Game Show. And if these do well, we're going to be doing more around the U.S. probably. So if you guys can make it out to this, even if it's something you would normally not do, it goes a long way. It goes a long way. Will you be in the UK? I will be in Boston and New York unless these do well, in which case I might do more places. Yes. Or I probably will do more places. This is a dream kind of thing. No, Europe? Boston and New York for now. It's a very, very, very small tour. These are tester shows to see if we got the stuff, if we can pull the audience. So, I mean, hey, if it works, come to the UK. If these do well, then I believe that is the current plan. So, we're preparing a bunch of gimmicks for that stream.
Why is Chatty shiny?
That's from yesterday's stream where you guys gave birth. So today I'm creating a couple things. Chat, I have a question for you. On a controller, what are button combinations that you like to do? What are like popular button combinations across like? And people are saying what? You guys gotta get like notifications on or something. Yesterday's stream was crazy. To be fair, it doesn't help that I stream it literally random times with no heads up at all. You know how it is. 2 button combos. Right now we have right jump, we have left jump, or we have right A, left A. We have diagonals. Yes. That's what we got right now. We have more of our chatties, probably eventually. What are other good like combination inputs? Not sequential inputs. If you guys are saying press A multiple times, you're wrong. We need combination inputs. We got down right, we got all those. The other one I think we just did was holding an input, holding B, holding A. Oh, we actually have to update this to hold X and hold Y, which I believe hold Y was this. Hold. My actual brain. I did not update this code at all. Hold X. We did not update this code at all. Hold X. Sorry, I had to pause the music for a second to let my brain run the processors. Hold Y. We did not finish that bit of code. We continue. So then, I believe this was hold X. Hold X. There we go. Then we got here as hold Y. I think that's pretty good. Spin joystick. That's interesting. Spin joystick might be interesting. R1, R2, and A. I think we actually might be good as is. Let's just do some doubling down, just in case we got some more inputs that are necessary. How about this? 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 Let's get some additional inputs in here. We need more things that do A inputs. AB inputs. So let's do this. Let's do or message equals message equals, let's do let's do open parenthesis. Let's do open parenthesis there. Let's also remove these spaces. I think that might cause problems, even if it looks a little weird. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be a little weird, isn't it? If I do this, I think that works. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So let's keep that consistent then. There we go. So that will do A input. Close will do B input. Or this does B. Don't need two of those. Close that parenthesis. And then this is going to be A. And this is going to be B. And then let's just do the brackets. And then I think we're looking pretty good. Give me a different song. Oh, banger. Then I think we're looking pretty good to call it for the assignments we got. There we go. Because we don't need everything assigned, but I think this is just a good selection of them. So X and Y assigned under here. So this is X, I believe. And then this is Y. All right. This looks good. I am happy with this lineup. Paid messages do not make chatty speak. That's literally actually how it works. I just have the chat closed again for some reason. Has it just been crashing?
Pride 100X.
Man, I got no idea, dog.
To sprint jump could be good for 2D platformers.
XA and directions.
This money is for Wadle D.
Oh, I see. XA and directions to sprint jump. Oh, I see what you're saying. So we have, how about this, right? We have right jump and we have left jump. Why don't we do two more? I should probably call these right A and left A. Let's do that, but for Y. It's a little weird that we have some for some and some for others, or not for others. We don't have anything for X or B. I think it's fine. This one could be interesting. So we do that. We change this to. See, it lost again. Something is breaking with chat. I don't know what. Are there too many files appearing? What? That's so weird. I'll have to catalog that for later. 134. Okay, so that's Y, and then we got Y again, but now in the right direction. And this will be two blank inputs, please. One of the most common things that we have on the board
Chat,
on the right
what
there.
planet should I go support in Helldiver?
At could be huge. As just like a social media thing. People use ats a lot. And hashtag. Those two make sense to me. We're gonna do this left, Y, right. Shutting down. It says shutting down. All right, so we're triggering something. Reading donation. Hold on. Let me lab real quick. Control F, shutting down. Why? The shift and backspace is pressed. I'm not gonna lie, I never use this. I'm just gonna remove this. I never use that. I just close it. I figured it was there's something there. Shifting backspace. Interesting. I must have just been pressing it. Weird. Okay, that should fix the thing stuff. I want to do shift and backspace. Oh, there we go.
As much as I love the high energy streams and the chaos that unfolds in them, these type of streams are genuinely my favorite to watch.
Hey, I'm glad.
I love seeing the behind the scenes of your content and learning how things work.
Thank you,
Such
Boo,
as chatty,
Thank you.
as well as just hanging out in a much calmer stream environment. You're one of my favorite creators, and I can't thank you enough for doing what you're doing.
Aww. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for the anatomically correct art. That's really sweet of you, BooTube. I appreciate it. No, I love doing little quieter streams like this. A little peppering of silly. I've been focusing on a lot of like.
Should we wear a
creative things. It's very
coordinated
fun.
live chat outfit or theme based on Chatty D so he can still be there? In spirit.
Look, I love picking people that are in cosplay. I don't think a lot of people will go to this show in cosplay because, you know, it's not a convention. But hey, I'll pick people that stand out. I know that goes for me and Jade both. Don't go in cosplay. You don't, dog. Don't. Don't worry. You're fine. You're fine. I'm not gonna say don't, but by all means. Not the gimmick. I could do left A, right A. I could do, since we're here, like left, right X and left, right A or B, just because we could. You know what I mean? It just lets us bind more keys. There's no reason to not necessarily, outside of it's just a lot of things. Dude, for the game show, I should just say, anyway, here's every association with every letter on screen right now. It's just like, what? And then I just immediately go away from it. All right, you memorize all that? Pick a letter. I should definitely do that. That'd be awesome. There we go. And then where's my notepad? I like that a lot. Here are the letter associations with the buttons. Shows for 3 seconds. Okay, now let's get started. I love being a shitter on stage. So much fun. That's what my math teacher does. Hopefully he records it at least. Okay. So now we have the associations with left and right B and left and right X. So I think we should start hitting the like minus and equals. We're gonna make this left B and right B, and then for the last two, I think
That would be an amazing bit for the show. Just like that tile puzzle in Undertale. Have them write a really long list of stuff, and then at the end of the show, have them do something to do with that list.
Oh, that would also be really fun. That would also be really fun. I'll make a little note of I like that. Undertale tile puzzle. Dash show at end, or show at beginning, execute at end. Like all of the ideas are mostly thought of, but then we have like little things like that that just get kind of like thrown in. What else we got? I think right. So for left X and right X, I mean, of what is on the right side. Of the unassigned things on the right side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Of those 14 characters, which are the 2 most common in your eyes? I'll let you pick the last 2. Like entirely. Right slash and ampersand. How ampersand count? Question mark? We already got question mark. He moved a little bit ago, I swear. my gaslighting J-Moji code. Slash and definitely. I agree with that. Sounds good to me. We're gonna make this slash there and there. Yeah, no one uses the other inferior slash. There we go. Then we go left X, and ampersand is in case they're promoting crypto or whatever. Actually, crypto is $, I think. We don't need to assign a crypto key. That would be kind of funny, but I like it. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. I think this is a really good association. I gotta go through a lot of the code to make it work sequentially with things, but it was just the associations that I was really interested in getting situated right now.
Failboat you.
Also, we don't need the steps anymore. That was for other code. I don't think I'll need this because this is for like the game show stuff. This is for like mock comments. $sign just placed the Z-bit. You're so right. $sign just plays the cha-ching sound to mix it up. All right. See, every so often, you guys hit me with something that really kind of comes out the woodwork. I like that a lot. I'm gonna call this. I think it's best if it is only that. Like I could do that with a lot of other things.
Is J-Moji okay?
It's fine. I think it's really funny if it's just the $sign. And then of course I need to actually, do I have the audio player already on this one? No, that's fine. I'll just grab this from another code. My actual brain. I think it's just this one that I need. And then also maybe like VLC. Actually, I have VLC here. Whoops. And then I have to do the audio manager thing. We just keep scrounging from other things. Audio manager, then it's audio manager, and then what's the play sound that I like so much? Audio player VLC, audio manager is that. Temp file name, yeah, whatever. Fine. Change the song again. Ah, classic. Auto manager, $sign. It might work is the funny thing. It might work. I think I actually conveniently have something already in this folder for a money sound effect. This I think. Wait. Hello? Oh, it's muted. Oh, it's perfect. And then any cash register, not WAV. Oh god, how do I write something in this file? God, keep going back and forth between this and Godot to double check the actual thing. File path. I think I can just draw the file path from what is right in the thing. I guess we can test it. My actual brain. It sounds playing full path is equal to OS join. That just joins things together. Folder Folders, ed sounds. We don't need to use that. So selected files, just random choice of the audio files in the dictionary or in the list of them. I should probably use a different thing as an example. You know what? Let's just test it. You guys want to just do dollar signs for a second? Everyone just post dollar signs. I'm just gonna run the code. Post dollar signs if you guys could. Hold on, it's connecting to Twitch. Ah, sorry. 1 second. I forgot this is old code. I have to change it to Failboat, not Failboat stream. And actually, before I forget, let me go to the normal chat plays. And then do the same here. Because I do not have that URL anymore. There we go. Okay, try once more. Just $1 sign, chat. $1 sign. It literally just one. There it is. Well, I can see them all triggering. File not found. Ah, it deletes. Yep. False. Whoops. Good thing that was nothing too impactful. I didn't make that false. I always have to remember to change that, dude. You know what I'm gonna do? Just in case I ever need this in the future. It's just called delete, right? Delete file equals false. Just so I remember what the hell this is meant to stand for. And then I believe I have the cash register sound effect.
I just got back. WTH is happening.
Fun little stuff. We're just setting up some association here. Some simple file association. I should really make a sound effect folder. Do I not have that? I have sound effects. Power up. It's that. I need the well, let me actually do some like ghost sounds, Python sounds. Let me be a little bit better than how I've been in the past with this setting all this up. Let me do this and put this in Python sounds. There we go. And then I believe I write it like Python sounds this. Do I put an R before that? Oh god, it's been so long. I'm just search for things that I've used this with Control F. That's file path. That's full path, and then the other one's probably the other one. I guess we can just send it and see what happens. I think I need to put like an R before that or something. It's been a while. Let's just see if this works. Let's just see if this works. Post a singular dollar sign, please. Ah, I found it. Yep, it's fine. Is it just an R before this? That feels wrong. How do I dig into... I forgot how to dig into specific things. It's like folders. Kitten code. The kitten code uses it. I know the kitten code uses it. Kitten fetch updated probably. I know the kitten code uses it. It's R. It's R. It was R, lowercase r, double backslash. That's what it was. R, lowercase, double backslash. I knew it was some weird notation that I'm less familiar with. So now if you do singular dollar sign, it should work. Thank you, kid. What a good boy. Lowercase r, by the way. Thank you very much, Zebit. Now it should work. What if I'm not found? Excuse me? Maybe I shouldn't have closed the kitten code so fast. I'm sorry. Oh, did I like name it differently? Ah, hold on. Right, no spaces. It creates issues and stuff like this. Now it should work, I believe. New code, please. New music. Oh, yeah, there you go. Dollar signs, chat. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Perfect. All right, let me do that, and then where did I put the volume part of this? I had volume put in right after delete file. Perfect. Let's do this, comma, volume equals. Let's put that like 40 or something, so it's not like obnoxiously loud right now. On stage, it'd be really funny if it's obnoxiously loud because it's rare. But now that you guys are like trying for it, there we go. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
Euro.
Nope. Good try, though. That made me laugh. Euro. Change it to Euro for the European tour. You're so right. Oh, man, I like that a lot. Okay. Extremely loud and correct buzzer. That's satisfying. All right, cool. I'll turn that back up to 100 for love of the game. Cool. I think this is kind of where I want things to be there. I think I'm very satisfied with this current setup. I gotta go through now and make it so it splits the message by character and then runs the character code one at a time. Or runs this through the characters one at a time. Probably better ways of doing that, such as making this into a function that passes for every character sequentially. There's probably multiple ways of doing it. I'll see which one I know how to do off the top of my head. If I don't know how to do it, I'll vibe code or look it up or tutorial or, until I know how to do it. All right. Well, this looks good to me right now. You guys want to do? I don't know. I'm just kind of chilling right now. I seem to be a lot more like ready to end stream. Let me just make sure I'm not like missing something right now. No, I actually have my entire day for work and free time. Finally! Oh my god, the last couple days have been a mess. You guys want to work? You guys want to work? You guys want to do some game dev stuff? Very little bits of game dev stuff. As a follow-up from yesterday. What's it called? It's called Anchor Point, I believe. I set up GitHub earlier. Or last night when I was hanging out. Dude, okay. I know I was sponsored by them. So there's like some potential bias in there. Unbiasedly, you know what's kind of sick? GeoGuessr tournaments. Dude. Oh my god. I was watching, I just got recommended GeoGuessr tournaments. This is not sponsored. I just what I've experienced. Dude. GeoGuessr tournaments are sick. You modify a banana published to your team. I want to. How do I do it? It's pull, right? Yeah, it's fine. I'm learning how to do all this game dev stuff, dude. It's so fascinating to me. Did it do? Such a conflicts. The team members change as well. Final file go above and select them using the check mark. Wait, move these files locally by typing the message and then pull again. So I don't care about that. Can I just pull regardless? This, can I remove this? Oops. What was the change I made here? Oh, I just removed a test comment. I don't need this. Any developers in the live chat? I've never messed around with Git and this process stuff here. I don't need this. Can I just remove it? Revert? Is it just revert? I guess it doesn't matter what happens to the files on my computer because I just am going to be pulling new ones. Thank you, SR. Is there a one-shot happening right now? There we go. Yes? Oh, are you just not in it? There we go. Delete system 32. Oh, you're so right. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then we just, I guess, reload this. Oh, we also renamed the stream. Honestly, we are still building a simple idea. I'll change the stream to art. Is there coding? Is coding like a thing? Maybe, but it's too low down. I'm just gonna type art. It's easier to find. Done. There we go. I'm also gonna do exclamation point game show in the title. There we go. There's a Godot category. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, maybe I'll start with that later. All right. Well, what I've done, I kind of undid some of the baby stuff just to make it like functional for me to like look at the hitboxes again, because the hitboxes were getting a little hard to make out. You know what also I also want to mess around. Isn't it like project settings? How do I make it launch at a larger screen? On run? No. Boot splash? No. Any Godot people in chat? How do I launch it at a higher resolution? Because whenever I press F5, it fires off pretty low quality. Window? Oh, display! It's definitely display. Definitely display. 1920. 1080. Yeah, this is absolutely it. Windowed, initial position. Oh, you can do the offset. Sizable, borderless. Stretch. There we go. And then this launches it, I imagine. Much better. Much better. This is still for the game show. I might involve the pinball in some way or another. There's some game show aspects there. I love how this came out. I also changed. I played some Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire last night just to like see if I was going wrong anywhere. And boy, you bounce so much vertically higher in that game that I remembered you doing so. I really changed the bounce to give a lot more air. The parry also now is like magnified. I call it a parry. The perfect bounce is now like super magnified. So if you like, before I had it, so if you shake the board exactly as the ball hits the ground, the ball will go 4 times the distance. Now because there it goes. That was a perfect. That's a perfect shake. Now I have it because like the default bounce is already so high. I think the X is like tremendously more than it should be. The X does not need to be this high. It's going, translation, it's going mad vertical, bro. Or sorry, it's going mad horizontal, bro. Yeah, let's reduce the horizontal multiplication by a lot. Maybe by like this. Do like this. This is also adding the shake direction, which is going to be a little bit extra randomness. So now when I do it, because if I toss it from the other board, it still goes far. It goes far. What if just having airtime gives it already so much of a push? Sorry, let me lab something. If I make this to like 1, like super low X push, and I bounce it, does it still bounce as much? X impulse doesn't do anything. What? Oh, that's what happens, by the way, if you do a perfect bounce or a perfect shake. It like sends it like it's a paddle, but anywhere on the board. Hell, even more than a paddle. It's super rewarding. I probably want to turn that even down a little. But, can we give birth again? LMAO. Yeah, wow, it's really launching this damn thing. I'm new here. What is this game? It's a game that I am working on. It was only meant to be like a little stream thing. But I guess, you know, here we are. Hold on, let me try something. If I were to just forego this. You know what? Simpler math. 1.0, 1.0. Now I don't have to delete anything. So now it should always stay the exact same when it bounces. Or it shouldn't get like, okay, yeah. So that magnification I had is affecting it. But like way more than I expected it to be affecting it. So, in reality, let me make this like 1.1 to 1.4 maybe. Plus the shake direction is already impacting it. Whoa, my God! I somehow did a perfect bounce regardless. I think it's when it changed things. Yeah, actually, this seems to do it just fine. It does not need to be like a large amount. Multiplication is fine as is there. Because it multiplies by the distance it's rolling. So I guess when it's at a standstill. That makes sense. Now when I bounce it, it'll go more up and down. But if it's moving a lot, it'll still get like multiplied appropriately. Interesting. Maybe it's interesting. I don't know. I need to make parries easier to hit for testing purposes. Sometime at least. Anyway, I don't know if this game is for anything outside of just my own enjoyment. I'm just having fun working on it. So wait, chat. I have not messed around with this at all. And I'm down to try and figure out and learn. But if anyone has thoughts in the chat on how to do it, it'd be very fun to pool them. How do you do sound effects? Oh my God, I was like rolling the ball. That was funny. How do you do sound effects? Also, I just realized I think I should have the ball spinning on a different axis, shouldn't I? Because right now it's spinning on like a 2D plane. It's spinning on the Z. I should have it spinning on like the X or something like that, or the Y or whatever. It's fine. I kind of like this for now. Because yeah, if I wanted it to be rolling on the ground, it should be rolling, shouldn't it? It's fine right now. Audio stream player 3D. Why 3D? Doesn't that just make it like spatially important? Oh, or do I tie it to the ball? So, hold on. Is it like go to ball body, go here, add child node, audio stream player, not listener, but stream player, interesting. 3D. Stream, new audio stream? New audio stream randomizer, microphone, stream WAV. Ooh, interesting. It does, you parent it to the ball. Gotcha, okay, that makes sense. Probably WAV or MP3 or something like that. I won't mess around with the auto settings there. Playing, max distance, stream pause, max distance. Max distance, okay. Probably want to take that high, surely. Then, I guess from there, I mean, for testing. I don't know where I put it. Playback type, default, stream, sample. I have to watch tutorials on this stuff. This stuff I have no idea what's going on with this stuff. Resource path, here we go. I guess I'll just use use Python sounds for now. Oh, you know, I'll use my video sound effects folder. Slime Rancher slime sounds. Oh, this is actually good. Wait. This sounds go crazy. Oh, you know what? No. I think that is good. I think it would be sick as hell if it was fighting game sound effects. Like the Ghoulia stuff. Street Fighter 2 sound effects go crazy. Hold on. Let me pause that for a second. Oh my god. Full screen, huh? All right, so looping. Let me turn off the loop. Oops. There we go. I like the idea of it being like... I like 2AH. How do I randomize sounds? Oh god, this is too complicated. Well, it's not too complicated. It's like out the gate for asking. It's too complicated to communicate with chat on how it's supposed to go. 2AH. Can I just drag that in? What? You're not just dragging a sound effect to a thing? What? It's surprising. Huh. You can do that with textures, but not sounds? Feels odd. How's it going, chat? Let's play some chilled music again. Reset the stream property, then drag it on. The stream property. Oh, I see. Clear the stream property. Oh! Oh, hell yeah, thank you. I'll even remove this bit. Okay, so we're gonna call this hit. So let me look at the library or whatever for it. Attach script. Probably change that naming structure. Autoplay, Doppler tracking, huh? Max distance, pitch, scale, stream, audio stream, float, get playback position, play. Okay, of course, that seems straightforward. Play and stop. So do I just do play? Like if ball hit thing? I don't know how to track that necessarily. So I have a question. If I wanted to track if something hits something else, I have a couple ways of doing it now, but they're all kind of complicated for what I would imagine would be a fairly simple action, a fairly common action. If I wanted it so it played the hit sound when it hit a paddle, how? I guess I can make like parry and stuff and like that fun stuff. Let me actually like just go through some sound effects real quick. Awesome. Your ball script on collision. Check the collider material type, then play the sound. Okay, so it is that. It is that. Gotcha. Cool. So long and short, if I wanted it to be ball gets hit by paddle sending it, I would have to write the appropriate code that says ball was touching paddle and left at like whatever it is, velocity dot length greater than 1 or something like that. So that way it doesn't trigger on every collision. And it doesn't trigger when it like loosely leaves it, like when it's like bouncing really quick. Sometimes the ball just kind of like bounces a little bit. It would be like if leave at above X velocity, play sound. If last thing was touch was paddle, something like that. Oh, or press it on button input. All hitting paddle plus paddle input pressed. I got ya. Interesting. Interesting. Well, for now, let's do the parrying. Now, question. I imagine there's got to be a lot of sound effects for a lot of things. In, like, games. Is there any way to make it so it's not one sound effect per, like, thing in a parent? It's like a manager? Or can I, like, draw it in code? Like, from source or something? The track button input, you would want a signal somewhere that it's sent when you press the button. See, I haven't messed around with signals yet. I've just used variables that get shared. Is that the next thing to learn? Because my learning is all you've seen so far. Add child node signal. Oh, it's not even a thing. What the hell's a signal? Yes, not that I know of internally. I set up a system for it yesterday if you want help. If the help is coming in chat, yes, I don't want to go too into it this second. More of a, if you can give me, like, point me at the building block to poke away at, that would be sick. Because right now I'm just kind of in the like, let's do some freeform stuff. It'd be nice to learn. Like, for instance, if I did, let me just try something real quick. Let me just try something to see if it works. Game view, camera 3. Is it camera 3D that I have the? Camera 3D is that does the shake, but it is the ball body with the ball brain code. It does the on shake. So I think I have some comment. Stores good stuff to call for in range. That stores the contact information. Then here we go. Damn, they hit a perfect. My code for that. So this is the if true grounded. It does the impulse. So this here I would hit like a var play underscore hit equals child hit dot play. Oh, I don't want to look at chat in case I actually got the perfect the first thing there. Trying to return a value of a method that returns void. Okay, I thought I was going crazy. How did I mess up? It gets added to the node tab at the top right of your editor, and you can connect it to another script. You know, there's something that you can declare in a script with the signal keyword. Then it gets added to the node tab on the right side. So you, oh. Why is it a var? I just kind of assumed. Do I even need to var it? Can I just do that? Does that work? Does that crash? Learn. Oh my. Oh! Oh my god! That was correct! Oh, that's sick! That's sick! A little bit of a jump scare. Little bit of a jump scare. I'll make it not do that. Attached script. I don't think I need that. Yo, I gotta be quieter by a lot. Give me like 8 decibels. Function doesn't need var. Interesting. Thank you. You can't hear the game audio. But you don't hear that? Oh, you know what? I should probably assign this to PC game. Properties. Godot. And then add executable. Wait, did you guys not hear that? Oh, let me try that again. This one. Hold on. Now I have to hit the perfect again. Definitely play it, I promise. You're what? Wait for it. Hold on. Nope. Hold on. I should just make a board shake sound. Nope. Come on now. Come on now. Up. 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 There we go. That looks like that came through. So whenever I get the parry, now yeah, that's so satisfying. That's funny. I think I made it bounce because the timer is still ticking down. That's funny. Oh, okay. Perfect. Oh, I should find the sound effect where the guy says perfect. So let me actually change this. Rename. Of course. Rename. I wish I could rename it across everything in one swift change here. Perfect S. I'll call everything that's a sound effect perfect. I'll make it like lowercase. Easier typing later on. Then ball brain. How do I wait? This. Ooh. Do spaces work in a case like this? How does that work? If I put a space in the thing. Or does it work? Rename. Let's do S perfect like that, maybe. You bring chat back from the dead. Sorry about that. Probably not. S perfect play. Okay, there we go. You put it in quotes. Okay. I think this is a fine way of writing it. Probably simpler like this. Cool. What else we got now? The hit sounds. This is awesome. Okay. So question, should I have like this impact sound? I guess it's fine if I keep it here. I just worry that it's gonna be confusing to put it. I guess I could just put S perfect in other places. It doesn't need code. Save, please. I don't think I need to hit anymore. Oh, we need to make folders and stuff too. Get rid of that. There we go. Very chill stream. I like this. Yeah, I like doing stuff like this every so often. Okay, so what would be a good bouncing sound? Wait. Oh my god, 24H goes crazy as a point sound effect. Or like for the collectible? Hold on. Collectible. Where's my Area 3D collectible? Here we go. On ball body, randomized location, but also hit a quick exclamation point s collect dot play. And so theoretically, I do add child node. Oh god, what's it called? Audio? Audio stream player 3D. Call that s collect. I believe that's what I had for that, right? Yes, perfect. S collect. And then I drag in 24H. Theoretically. I should really put things in folders. There we go. So now, theoretically, whenever I collect something, it should play a sound. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's good. There we go. Is that there? That's a good one. That's a good one for that. So I don't need the max distance for some reason. Okay. I guess I can go to the ball and set this max distance to be 0.0. Doesn't seem needed apparently. Okay. Then like once every like 10 minutes we get someone coming into the live chat saying, "Yay, Godot." Jay says, "Buy tickets to the game show, by the way." By using exclamation point game show. So if I did like this, hold on. Dealing. Is there like light impact? Ooh. Good. Good. Ooh, evil. Okay. These are all well and good. I need something a little bit more casual for like testing sound effects. Something that also sounds compressed. Such as maybe Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Jump. Hold on. Wait, land.
Boatman. It's Band Kid back from her first week of college band camp, living alone.
Oh, hell yeah.
You are inside of my dorm in U2's fashion and you watch me sleep every night.
Oh.
I hope you're not planning on murdering me in my sleep.
We'll see how I feel depending on the day. Welcome back, welcome back. I like Kirby Land. Kirby Land is gonna be good. So let's do this. Okay, I think I have an idea. So, theoretically, in the ball body here, and I don't know the best way of doing this. Let me also just, before I forget, let me just duplicate this, copy, paste, paste this, and then call this S land. And then replace this sound effect entirely with Kirby Land. And then put that there. There we go. We'll just play that. Perfect. Put that down a lot. It's gotta be a subtle sound. Oh, I think it's just passively plays it then. Got it. Yeah, the J is not real. he's actually behind me. Okay, so what I probably do here is last contact. I have this system already set up. Because I think I was just testing some things. What I can do is get last contact. Let me just try something just to see it. Oh, right, because I was limiting my velocity. I'm gonna try something. This might be bad coding, but like, let me just try something for the love of the game. Sound effect stuff. Let's call this. It's probably gonna be bad code, but let me just try it. If you know what? Hold on, let me just try something. Print last contact. No hints, chat. No hints. Let me lab something. Let me just lab something. Empty. We're on static body. Animatable body. Static body. Okay. Now, what's weird there is they should be tracking the flipper. Hold on. This feels wrong. Because I know at some point this said flipper. Nice. Flipper last touched. It found flipper. Let's see if it flips here, there. Okay, there we go. It's finding the flipper in last contact. So, hold on, let me try something here. Chat, don't help me. I undo this, print last contact, print STR? Last contact? Maybe that's like a different set of text? Oh, no, it says floor. Sorry, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at right now. I'm so sorry. Right, I don't need to overcomplicate this. I think I can just do print last contact. I mean, I will want to have the string. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. So, okay, I'm just getting some data. So that says floor. That's also floor. I believe even the ceiling should be floor. And that's just called floor in all caps. Which I think is correct. Because if I go back here, floor in all caps encapsulates everything, including the ceiling. It just categorizes it by floor followed by collision shape. So I could probably discern ceiling and such from that. Got it. Got it. Now, does it say collision shape or mesh instance? Sorry, I'm learning something, chat. Don't mind me. Animatable body, static body. It's floor, static body, or animatable body. Ah, which means it probably is just tracking. Oh, it doesn't even get the. Oh, it just gets this. It doesn't get the thing inside of it. Okay. How would I get the thing that's inside of it then? Last contact. Well, don't worry about that for now.
Hi, Failboat.
Hello. How's it going? What I will do is let me just try this. I'd love to figure out how to get the inside of the last contact, but we'll figure that out later. I do if floor in STR, last contact, if floor in last contact, I should probably put an and in there. But I will do child. And I'm currently in the ball code right now. We're gonna do sland.play. Now this should absolutely flood the comms. Beautiful. As I wanted it to do. As I wanted it to do. But I can also do And I believe I have it as, is it coyote timer or puppy timer? Not perfect timer. I believe it's puppy coyote timer. Trust me, this is stuff I set up beforehand. Trust me, I say while being wrong. I set up as puppy timer. And puppy timer is coyote timer, but smaller, so I made it puppy timer. That's my logic there. Timers start on ground contact. So something if stopped. Let me just write this. It's one or the other. Puppy timer equals false. Wait. No. Puppy timer is stopped. And puppy timer dot is stopped. Sorry, I'm just testing something. I have an idea. Let's see if this works. Oh, didn't work that time. For some reason. It stopped working, actually. Ah, we played once there. Nah, it's not. We're not cooking. We're not cooking. All right, so let's not do it with puppy timer. Let's instead do. It's funny if it bounces. Last contact is defined as state dot get collider object. Get collider object. All right, I will now accept help. I wanted to try and problem solve it. I'm a little logic stumped here. How do I make it play once? Jay's really invested in this code. You know it. If anyone in the live chat knows. Of course. Ugh. Hey, Jay's holding it down on comms right now. No idea. That's dark. Someone else was giving me help before. I forget what it was. I forget who they were. I apologize. How would I make it play once? 'Cause right now it's playing on last contact. There's still a variable that says it's on or off, but if it's still contact, it's just on the once contact. Jay, what do you got, buddy? All right, anyway. It's only on landing impact. If was in air? If was in air? Because I believe, well, I think that's what's going on with the puppy timer. That's what I was trying to get down with the puppy timer for saying like the bouncing. I think I had that correct, but it was just breaking somehow, which is probably bad. Is grounded equals false? I know I'm tracking that. Last contact. I mean, and is grounded equals false. I'm just curious about something. Probably won't work. It'll probably be a bad way of doing it. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's not a comparison. Whoops. Exit F8. Save F5. Oh my god. Terrifying. Okay, got it. So that's actually working correctly, oddly. This won't matter. Yeah, because this will just make it play whatever. Got it. I think. Has been airborne. Has been airborne. False. Hold on. And has been airborne equals true. That's not declared yet. If I go up here and I declare var has been airborne equals true at start. And then whenever is grounded is declared, if is grounded equals true. No, what does it? What? There should be another part that makes it. If is grounded is true. Lurk. Is grounded is false. Or is it becoming true? There it is. Is grounded true. Has been airborne equals true. And then I think that works. Hold on. Idea. Nope. Okay. Right. As that is being declared every time it's touching an object. So it plays a sound and then immediately gets restated as that. Right. It shouldn't be declared when it gets touched by an object. That should be declared on the inverse rather. So it's like is grounded shake requested is grounded equals false. Why does it process there? Why does it process there? What the heck? On coyote timeout, is grounded becomes false. Has been airborne equals true. Okay. Almost there. section that runs, that affirms ball is indeed in the air. Gotta remember that for later. Okay. Okay. Now it's a matter of my actual brain. I know what I want to do. I'm processing it a couple times. This is like the big sound effect stuff. I'm gonna a little bit more space. If floor is string in last contact, no, we need current contact and has been airborne. So last contact is not correct there. We need state dot get collider object. Collider ID. If collider ID, if something equals collider ID, last collider ID equals collider ID. Collider ID is what is currently being done there. This is the perfect system, so if it can't do it multiple times, perfect system does not equal the last collider ID, then it can do perfect timer start. That way, right, if it's only on the first thing and then it comes down. Actually, I might be able to rechange that now because I no longer need it to be on difference, because the issue with this one is if it rolled from a wall to a paddle, if there's two different textures, then it would not see a difference in that. So actually, this might be out. Dash might be outdated, comma, update with airborne system found at bottom, triple question marks. Well, I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. Last collider system, no, because we need collider ID. If collider ID equals last collider ID, then it's a perfect timer start. So now what we do is instead of reading it from last contact, we read it from collider ID. And this might work. Please. Nope. No, it does not. No, it does not. Okay, no problem. STR collider ID. So do me a favor and print collider ID so I know what I'm working with. Otherwise, I have no idea what this could be. I thought this was the current collider ID, but maybe it's not. Current collider ID is 0. Oh, because it's tracking the number. Oh, right, because it's tracking numbers and stuff. Perfect system might be outdated. This tracks by numbers, comma, maybe best to track by name, question mark, question mark, question mark. Figure that out later. I'll figure out later. Save. Get contact count, state get contact. Oh, I see, right, because state.get collider object only updates when I'm touching something, but last contact I want to store that. Or if it's in that for the base level, because this is meant to be for airborne. So what I actually want is don't store this, I think, and instead go down to sounds and do if floor in state dot object. Okay, not declared in the correct group. Okay, let's make that 0. I am 0. Wait, our thing. Come on, other side, please. Yo! I guess it doesn't work if it goes like there to there. If you do it like really quickly. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, it's perfect if you roll it right onto it. Zam! All right. Yeah, I gotta fix that perfect system potentially. Ooh, that's sick as hell. So now I can use this code to register that. I can also include in here if floor. Can I do or? Flipper. Does this work? Hold on, I'm learning something. Nope. Nope, it does not. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. Humor me. Because now it's always triggering. Okay. No, it does not work like that. I assume. I love the soundtrack of this game. Ooh, man. I'm gonna be ending off soon here. Because I'm out of water. I mean, I gotta just duplicate it again, but that seems quite extreme. Out of curiosity. Whoops. var equals landing objects right. No, it's not equals. Oh, no. Var landing objects equals out of curiosity. Will this work? All right. Oh, operands, array and string and operator in. I mean, there's no way I can just do that. Oh, all right. Nope, it does not work like that. Okay. Noted. Okay, I will just copy and paste the code, and maybe I can figure out a vibe code or whatever that it's working later. For now, I will hard code it. A floor and string, and then just copy all of this, and then duplicate it. Feels extreme. Feels like there's an easier way of writing that. I love it, dude. Probably shorten the airtime thing. Jesus Christ, that's way too loud. I gotta turn that down, dude. That's perfect. You gotta get dropped. Oh my god, it scares me every time. Let's land, you're fine. Where is the coyote? Where's the puppy timer? I could probably make this 0.05 and be perfectly fine. Right? Doesn't seem like anything is freaking out suddenly. Freaks out like a little there. Like there, I would like it to immediately activate again. What the hell? Ooh, something's freaking out. Okay, this should stay at 1. That's I believe impacting the shaking. It makes it airborne for a second. I need to keep that. Fine, maybe I can tie that to a different timer for sound effects. That's fine. Like a couple sound effects just don't play as normal. We got a parry. We got a perfect rather. Come on. Oh, okay, goodbye. There we go. It's so cool, dude. Oh my god, I love this, dude. Oh, I even parried that. That was sick. Then I guess what I could also do is the flippers. Scene, flipper, R flipper. This is the code for Flipper Brain. Add child source. Audio stream player. Parry sound effect is so satisfying. That's what I'm saying. It's so good. I'm just gonna call this S flip. I like starting things with S. I think that's a good play there. And then what do we got in Kirby sound effects for flipper sounds? I need a nice like chick, like a click. Not that. Ooh, how about Rockland? I know I have it. Ooh, not bad. Yeah, it'll do for testing. It'll do for testing. It'll do for testing. Not wrong thing. I need rock impact. Yeah, this is definitely something I have to turn down here. There we go. Then, here's what I'm thinking, chat. Here's what I'm thinking. We hit him with if rotation is input, press rotation degrees, but also hit him with a S flip dot play. And then that's for that code, which I believe is mirrored between the two. But I just need S flip to be over there. Actually, what happens when I do this? What if S flip doesn't exist as a child? That's what I thought. There we go. How interesting. What we need now is a null instance there, because in reality, that needs to be put over on the other one as well. We need to put that on L flipper as well. It's weird that there's actually a... What are you doing? Why are there two mesh instances? Hello? What is that? I don't know, dog. What the hell? Can I just put you there? And delete you? Does that break everything? I don't know what the hell that was. What if I load it now? It's beautiful!
Where are people saying E?
Noted. That infinitely plays it, of course. Right. Change that script. Is there like a simple way of doing that in the thing itself? Probably not. Playing on autoplay, screen pause. Okay, that's fine. Why is the rate so low for chat? It is a $1 super chat to get messages read. Flipped up play. Oh, could it just be like this? Var can play play sound or play s flip equals true. And then down here, wait, no. Let's say it is true. This one is false. And then if, right, yeah, other way around. If play s flip equals true. God, there's probably so many better ways of doing this. Who knows though, dude? Who knows? This, right? Ah, right. Oh, right. Equals false. Play s flip equals false. Declare it up here as a variable. So now, yeah! Dude! This game has sound effects! You know what? One more for the road. I gotta get the bouncer to have a sound effect, because then everything currently in the game will have a sound effect. Oh, that'd be awesome. So if hit... Oh, yeah, death light. Except for the death light. Death light could have a sound effect. If flipper in that, let's grab this. If I think it's called bouncer, because this makes it so it flies farther when a bouncer is hit there. It increases base limit by 1.2. Does that ever reset? Does the limit ever set? It's there. Theoretically, if it hits a bouncer, it uncaps the limit, and then you can bounce around with that. Feels like a bug that I have to fix one day. Does this ever get reset inside of the flipper? Maybe reset it when it hits a wall. Oh! It hits anything else outside of bouncer. Check if air gets caught in that equation. Okay. Interesting. Shake processing stuff there has been airborne. Bouncer is land. Play bouncer sound. What's a good bouncer sound now? Rock impact. Sword. Whoop. It needs to be more powerful than that. Wait. I like hit smack punch. I've been listening to this song forever. I've been completely zoned out. S-land, paces sibling. S, bounce. So many better sound effects that could be used in this case. Hit smack punch. Either Kirby sound effects or Street Fighter. That's the only two we got. Oh my god, I capped it out. Give me another song. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. As bounce, and then I am going to the next TwitchCon. I am going to TwitchCon, yes. Wait. Interesting. I think I need a better engine for this. Because it doesn't multi-fire there. I mean, do I really need has been airborne here? Because then it immediately registers. Oh, hold on. Go. Oh, yeah. I guess there's also no sound effect for the board shaking normally. Dude. Oh, there's also be a jump sound effect, shouldn't there? Hold on. Roll some. S land. Copy. Paste a sibling. S jump. And then, I mean, that one, we can just keep nice and simple. I'm just playing Kirby at this point. Beautiful. You already know what's going on there. S jump is gonna be Kirby jump wav. Then S jump gets triggered not on perfect when on imply impulse is grounded if perfect timer. That means they hit the thing. Otherwise, on this one we do exclamation point S jump dot play. So now it should always do a jump sound effect, except for when it perfects. Yeah, dude. This is good. This is awesome. You'll have figured it out. It's really satisfying to figure that out. So we got that triggering on the jump. And then we need the final thing, which is the board shake. So let's go to the camera. Camera, add child node. Audio stream player. Oh, okay. Or S shake. S shake. Shake. Ugh. Now we hit the quick. Good shake sound. Honestly, the rock is probably a really good shake one. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait. I got it all backwards, dog. Hear me out. Rock impact on shake. Throw that down expeditiously. And make it so when I shake, if ball exists, that clamps the camera. If shake timer has any time to it, how far can the shake go? Transform origin. I feel origin is something better to say. That's right. Yep. That should shake. Yes. Perfect notations. Perfect notations. Make that shit shake, I said. Not play. That's so funny. And then on the paddles, Flipper Brain, go here, change S flip. Which is somewhere. S flip needs to be Kirby sword swing. What? Update both of them? It's not. Okay, it's fine. So now Hold on. Good heavens. It's a little bit extreme. S shake needs to be super turned down. Number 1. The alarms are going off, dog. I'm signing the alarms. Oh, yeah. S shake under this. Oh, if time left equals under 0. Right. Where do I set time left? If shake. I could just do that there, surely. Because that does the bake offset, the base offset. Actually, I guess the make that shit shake should be up here, I think. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Starts making that shit shake. Is the muscle of the shit shaking. Weird way of describing that for myself later on, but okay. Track camera to all. Let's fix some of my notation there. And then a shake needs to get further turned down, apparently. Hello? Dog? Turn it down, I said. What the hell? Excuse me? Why is it so loud still? Even the raid, by the way, Vice is a protogen. Is it because it's on the camera? Hold on, out of curiosity. Chat, look out, this might blow out your ears. I'm actually gonna take off my headphones because it might be very, very loud. Wait, hold on. No, it's actually, nothing has changed. So for some reason, this is unaffected at all. But why? Oh, God. I mean, is anything being affected? If I turn panning strength to 0, it should make it in my left ear same. No, that's not being at all. Never mind. Wrong thing. I just got the wrong thing. Out of curiosity, if I go to S land and I make that super panned over that direction, weird. I think I definitely heard it over there. Well, anyway. Don't know why it's super loud. My only thought is that it's tied to the camera. And that's where our visual is at. Alright. I can change this to max dB. And that seems to affect it appropriately. There's probably something I was thinking there. Moment of a live chat! I'm pretty set with this. What do you guys think? I mean, it's all very basic sound effects. It's all very basic sound effects. But like, It's sound effects. I didn't expect it to get that far. That's satisfying. I learned how to do... Yesterday I learned how to update text. Today I learned how to do sound effects. Should make more levels. I actually have some ideas for that, but why didn't it not trigger that? What the hell? Was it because it only hit the thing but not the area? Or it hits the area but not the thing? I don't know. Oh man.
You should have bong where if touches you die.
Oh, there's a lot of things I would love to add to this. But I'll figure it out. The fact that it's even playable right now is very, very fun. A bunch of other things I would like to change visually about this. But the fact that it works. Also, I think the collectible somehow got put into a thing. Which it should not be. The collectible got wedged in there somehow. Well, or maybe it's like all around the world, but I don't see it. It definitely got wedged in there. Well, anyway, soft lock. Can I be the ball? Oh man, I would love to make you guys into the actual asset. That'd be very fun. I believe possible too. I believe that's possible as well. But right now, it is not something I have access to. I need to learn a blender or whatever to get the it's so fun to get the thing working. You get like the paddles more formed than the blocky little things that they are right now. God, it's so satisfying. Oh man, I wish I had this ready for yesterday. See, like there. I wonder if it's touching it so fast it doesn't even register. I gotta lab with that. Well, my wonderful live chat. Oh, I'm starving. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the tickets that are currently on sale right now. Over at Real Good Touring, if you guys are so interested in hopping by for J-Moji and I's game show, which is why he's been here this entire time. I'll do one more playing of the
3D Chatty D.
I'll do one more playing of the oh my god. Yeah, I mean that would be very, very. It'd probably just be a sprite of you guys spinning around. Could be an asset. Could be like an actual asset, but I think it's kind of funny if it's just a ball. Or it's just like a PNG of you guys spinning around. Simpler visually too. I'm gonna play a thing for you guys. Then we're gonna close out there. Just a reminder, everybody. They've only just gone on sale. So they're available to get right now. It's the idea, the stupid simple game show, baby.
How are we feeling?
How are we feeling? This is a fun show I'll be doing with Jay. Available right now if you go to realgoodtouring.com. Everything you saw today, well, at least the stuff for the first half of the stream, will be portions of the actual game show. Super excited, super honored.
Why do we do this to people? Because it's really funny.
And it really is. Head over to Real Good Touring, Boston, New York City, 10/15, 10/27. Hop in. Wonderful live chat. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time for whatever I feel like doing. I'm going to do a raid, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Bye-bye, everybody. Who am I going to be raiding? Hayden's doing Peak. What the hell? Monkeys versus Golf Rules TK after. I want to raid CJ Ya. I'm going to raid CJ Ya. Thank you for watching. Tune next time for Failboat. And I will see you around, everybody. Bye-bye.